A soldier engages an FPV drone at very close range. Russian reconnaissance drone operators revealed the reinforcement group of the Ukrainian armed forces. After precisely calculating the coordinates, the aircraft-type UAV was activated and dealt a hard blow to the position. The position and equipment were destroyed. Objective control of FAB 1,500 strikes on targets of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Kherson region from the UMPK.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe, and like.
AT-72, AV tank belonging to the Ukrainian armed forces, was destroyed by a fiber optic attack after its ammunition exploded spectacularly in the direction of Krasnolymansk. Ukrainian trenches and bunkers were heavily shelled by Russian artillery. Several Ukrainian infantrymen were trapped by the collapse of the earth. A Ukrainian soldier saved the lives of his friends by digging the earth with his hands to save them. The fighting on the front continues in full intensity. We are working hard all day to prepare unique images for you. Don't forget to support us.
Все нормально, живий, живий, живий. Можеш рухатись.
Придавило ще одну руку.
Пацани, розкапуйте зі свого боку.
Давайте быстрее, блядь, відкапуй. Або дай я, якщо не можеш. Виходь!
Серега, все нормально, зараз витащимо.
Та не спіши. Я все нормально чувствую. Вроде бы.
Братан, давай. Руку шевелиться. Давай, братан. Руку. Руку тяни. Скажи, хай поможе.
Пошов, пошов, пошов.
Все, вперед, туди пішли, блядь.
Серега, ты как? Отлично. Нормально?
The Ukrainian armed forces built a metal structure to prevent FPV drones from flying in. However, a Russian armed forces attack helicopter then approached and blew up Ukrainian armed forces soldiers along with their homes. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. When the 32nd Unit of the Ukrainian Armed Forces realized they were being monitored by Russian air surveillance, they ran en masse to the bunker. But Russian attack drones did not hold back and destroyed the bunker. This is how a Russian aircraft-type attack drone hit the Ukrainian Armed Forces position in Chasiv Yar. Aircraft-type drones with powerful ammunition carry out impressive attacks on designated targets. In the Pokrovsk direction, the 255th Regiment continues to strike the equipment of the Ukrainian armed forces. Fiber optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod was used in these attacks. After an accurate hit, the armored personnel car lost its rotation. The personnel quickly left the vehicle and hid under the trees. The strike group of Ukrainian armed forces was heading towards the Russian state border zone. Realizing the situation, the Russian UAV unit immediately took action. Artillery units and attack drones attacked in succession. The Ukrainian group of ATVs and light vehicles, BMPs and APCs, VKS motorized riflemen were attacked one after another. Infantry hiding in the woods were bombed by drones capable of dropping ammunition. Kupiansk direction. Artillery and FPV drones of the 27th Brigade Guards destroy Ukrainian armed forces positions near Kupiansk. Soldiers under intense attack are leaving the positions. An abandoned pickup truck was found on the road. An attack FPV drone arrived to completely destroy it and turned the pickup truck into scrap metal. Soldiers of the 102nd Regiment of the 150th Motorized Rifle Division of the 8th Guards, Combined Arms Army of the Russian Armed Forces, are clearing positions from the Ukrainian Armed Forces infantry. Some of the Ukrainian infantry cannot withstand the intensity of the fire and decide to surrender, thus saving their own lives. Dnipropetrovsk region. Russian fiber optic drones, Prince Vandal of Novgorod, are destroying equipment of the armed forces of Ukraine. The crews of the attacked armored vehicles and pickups are being tracked, and several more attack drones are sent in their direction. The liberation of Ulyanovka in the direction of Pokrovsk. How did it happen? The 39th Guards Motorized Rifle Regiment of the Central Group assisted in the liberation of the settlement. On the day of the attack, fog helped the soldiers hide from Ukrainian drones. The attacking units cleared the Ukrainian armed forces' fortifications step by step from several directions. 2 Russian soldiers on motorcycles opened fire on soldiers in a shelter. They also used a grenade launcher. A Russian infantry armored vehicle participated in the village rescue operation. It survived Ukrainian artillery and FPV drone attacks and continued on its way without damage. Infantry soldiers disembarked from the armored vehicle and cleared numerous fortifications. In the footage released yesterday, Russian infantry forces clashed with a large number of Ukrainian bunkers at close range. During the clashes, improvised explosive devices were thrown into the bunkers. Anti-tank mines were used to destroy the bunkers. This is a proven method of destroying underground bunkers. Drones are not always an effective method of attack against these underground bunkers. Although artillery is a powerful method, sometimes it is not enough to destroy the bunker. Therefore, firing anti-tank mines into the bunker is an effective method. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. Russian soldiers were moving on four-wheeled ATVs when suddenly a Ukrainian attack FPV drone appeared. The soldiers opened fire with their rifles. The fighters of the 103rd Regiment continue their attacks in the direction of Konstantinovka, destroying military equipment and Ukrainian infantry. During a failed attack, Ukrainian armed forces soldiers traveling in M113s are blown up by mines planted by Russian fighters. Following this, drone operators skillfully eliminate the attack group with precise drone strikes. Russian drones with thermobaric warheads destroyed the Starlink terminal of the Ukrainian armed forces. The infantrymen inside went outside to check the equipment after the attack. Seeing other Russian attacks coming, the personnel quickly returned inside the building. Russian FPV drone arrives close to a moving vehicle heading towards Donetsk. A Ukrainian position with camouflaged mobile equipment appeared in a wooded area near Chasiv Yar. Russian FPV drone operator destroyed Ukrainian buggy. Images airborne troops had earlier attacked Belovody, and now they are clearing the last, southern part of the settlement in Sumy region. They are hitting bunkers and temporary deployment positions of the Ukrainian armed forces. An armored personnel carrier vehicle of the Ukrainian armed forces, moving in an open area, lost its rotation as a result of a Russian FPV drone attack. Immediately afterwards, the armored vehicle became immobile as a result of several drone attacks. The crew of the armored vehicle quickly abandoned the vehicle. Four-wheeled ATVs came to rescue the crew. But there was one thing they did not take into account. Russian spotters were still there, and new attack drones were already on their way. The ATV driver was speeding across the terrain when several of the passengers fell off. The ATV driver realized the drones were coming and accelerated away without the passengers. The personnel, who became easy targets in the open, did not survive. In the town of Pokrovsk, the Russian Air Force with the FAB 1500 destroyed the temporary deployment building of the armed forces of Ukraine. Russian fiber optic drone shot down an American HMMWV near the Novopavlovka settlement in the Dnipropetrovsk region. TASS published images from the Belovod Sumy region, which was rescued by paratroopers.